YouTube? Captain Canada here, also known as Joe. I'm the network manager here at Flare Studios, and I don't think you guys have ever seen me do a vlog, at least not pertaining to the network. So here I am. But I just wanted to go over something that's been kind of happening the last recent little while here at Flare Studios. Yes, I made a list. Nathan, I'm copying you. Deal with it. So basically, Flare Studios, right, now that we're not under Creative Nation anymore, we actually have the right to accept and deny channels ourselves. So when someone applies, when you apply, we get kind of your name, your email, your channel, and then over here, actually for you guys, my camera's inverted, it's over here, down at the bottom on the screen, there's like a little checkbox and an X, and it's accept or deny. And now, as you guys know, we're not super strict. We don't have really any requirements as long as your channel's in good standing. You have, professional looking content. You have potential, etc. But Scalelab is even stricter than us, and they're becoming even stricter. Now, the problem, well, not really the problem, but the situation is that Scalelab, our parent company, they're the ones that have the final say on who accepts, on who gets accepted and who gets denied. And now Scalelab likes to classify channels, seemingly likes to classify channels as ineligible possible fraud. Even if they're not fraud, and even if I know the channel owner in person, Scalelab is going to mark them as possible fraud. Now what that does is that it leaves us two options. It leaves Flare Studios two options. Our first option is that we can click dispute, and then I can go type and explain why this channel is not fraud, and basically argue with them and try to get that ruling overturned. And now the second thing we could do is just say, that's fine, deny them, they are fraud, or we don't want them as a partner. Now, because of this, and because Scalelab is becoming even stricter, since other multi-channel networks, MCNs, have gotten in trouble because of this situation, and since they're becoming stricter, I wanted to talk a little bit about how you can avoid this, how you can make sure your channel gets accepted, etc. So first of all, your view-sub ratio needs to be appropriate to your channel. If you have 1 subscriber and 10 million views, you're going to be denied for having possible fraud. If you have 400 subscribers and your total views are like, 60,000, you're most definitely going to be accepted because that is an appropriate viewer-sub ratio. Now your channel videos and all your content needs to be your own. So don't post copyrighted songs, don't post other people's videos. Make sure it's all things that either you have created or you are licensed to use, meaning either non-copyright songs or songs that you have a copyright license to use. We had a recent application, or a recent applicant that applied and was unfortunately denied, even though we disputed it, and we stood up for the channel. We argued it because said person had posted a song to their channel that was copyrighted. However, we told them, because we told Scalelab that the person hadn't monetized the video and therefore they should not be denied because of that. Unfortunately, that didn't work and the person was denied anyway. So make sure you put your own content, nothing that isn't yours. Now you can't have any copyright strikes, no copyright violations, no community guideline violations, whatever they call that. In your YouTube channel dashboard, you need to have all green dots. If you do not have all green dots, then you will be denied. Now, if you have a copyright strike, however, that expires in the near future, say in the next couple of months, feel free to email us. We will work with you. We will work with you and accept you after your copyright strike expires. So make sure to contact us. We're happy to help if we like your content and we think you would be a good addition to Flare Studios. Now, lastly, or not lastly, but kind of lastly, there's a fake, not really fake, but temporary. It's not a requirement, but it's there to protect against bots. So you need to have at least 5 views. This is to make sure that you have a couple of videos up. You need at least 5 subscribers, which is pretty self-explanatory why. And your channel needs to be at least 30 days old. Now these are all implemented by Scalelab to protect us against bots, because we don't want to get 5,000 applications from fake channels. That's just a waste of our time, and it's just a pain in the neck. Now, even if say your view to subscriber ratio is kind of off because you deleted some videos. Say you have, you're not really and you don't really fit in the criteria that I just mentioned, or you're not sure you do, apply anyway. We encourage you to apply. We encourage everyone to apply, and then after you apply, myself or Nathan or any one of our staff members will actually go take a personal look at your YouTube channel to see what your channel is all about, to see if it works for us, to see if it's possible fraud, stuff like that. So if you apply, if you're not sure that you'll be accepted or not, apply and chances are you will be. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to email Nathan or I if you have any sort of questions whatsoever. The emails will be down in the description below. And also, if you're a YouTuber, if you're looking for a partnership and you're watching this video, apply. The application's down there too. 90-10 revenue split, no lock-in contract, exclusive sponsorships. You get access to Audio Micro, Epidemic Sound, Epoxy social media management, 50% off all web hosting, stuff like that. It's pretty chill. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great time, guys. See ya.